Hello everyone and welcome to my Botanica raw gold farm. My talent tree looked like this. I've spent some points into retribution and the remaining points has been spent into the protection tree. My gear is a combination of green and blue items. So if you have better gear, for example tier 7, then you can most likely do way bigger pulls compared to what I do. This will also increase the amount of gold that you can make per hour. There are some different tactics that I like to do in this dungeon, and these you can also find in the timeline. But the first tactic right here is to make sure you always kill the healer, else it will start to do AoE healing and then it will be way more difficult to kill a lot of these at the same time. For the rest of the video, I'll just show you my route and then I'll explain every time there's something important to tell. I'll also add in some background music that will be playing when there's nothing new to tell. At the end of the video, I'll render everything that I collected, and then you can see the amount of raw gold that I've made from one Botanica run. In the next pull, you will have to prioritize killing the Bloodward Steward. These will do Arcane Flurry, a spell where they spin around just like a whirlwind, and when they do this, they do a high amount of damage. There's a few ways to counter this. You can either use your bubble, you can also use your stun, so your Hammer of Justice, and you can even run away from the targets. At this location, it's important you don't pull all of these at the same time. The reason for this is because in every single pack there's a Bloodward Steward. So if you pull all these packs, then you will simply spend too much time running away from the Arcane Flurry. So it's more time efficient to just pull one pack at a time. You can just prioritize killing the Bloodward Steward and then you can pull the next pack, but only keep one of these targets alive at the same time. When there's just a few enemies remaining, then you can always go ahead and pull the boss. It's pretty much just tank and spank, there isn't really any strategy. At some point the boss will spawn some additional adds, and here it's important that you prioritize killing the healer. I always skip the second boss in the dungeon, simply because it will do a lot of healing and I don't have enough damage to out DPS this. So just skip the second boss if you don't have great gear. In the next room there's a lot of demons, and therefore you can use your Holy Breath to do a lot of AoE damage but also stun them for 3 seconds. You can also combine this together with a heal, so when you stun them you have 3 seconds to heal yourself. There's one thing you need to be aware of when you're fighting these demons. Once in a while they will try to kidney shot you, so stun you. For that specific reason, I've spent 3 points into this talent in the protection tree. This will reduce the duration of all stuns by 30%. The third boss is so easy. All you need to do is pretty much just to prioritize killing the boss. Once in a while there will spawn a few ads, and these you can just kill at the same time as you're fighting the boss. In this room you need to make sure you kill all the different flowers. These are easy to kill and they will provide a lot of gold. The last boss can be a bit difficult, especially when low geared, because once in a while there will spawn some ads, and if these get close to the boss it will heal the boss. So I usually just skip this whenever I'm low geared. Now I will show you the total amount of raw gold that I've made by skipping the second but also the final boss in the dungeon. I've spent a total of 24 minutes doing this, and I've collected 125 gold. So this farm should give me around 312 gold every single hour. If you would like to see more Wrath of the Lich King gold making videos, investment videos and other stuff, then make sure to check out the channel or subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified the next time that I post one of these videos. As always, thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day. Peace.